Okay, okay. So let's get started, Max. So how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the A2Z Gaming Show number 4. I hope you guys are doing okay, and that you also, Max, are doing okay. How are you, by the way?
Hey Nathan, yeah, pretty good. My mic, I hope it's gonna be great. Yours, man, it's very good. Like you changed for your headset actually. So yeah, let's get started.
All right, so let's get started. Yeah, my mic, I don't know. It's like it just. I guess there's some factory problems, but let's not talk about it. Because it makes me think of the money I wasted. So you wanted to start with
Perfect.
your topic, right? So
Yeah, yeah. I want to start with a topic. I think will interest a couple of viewers. It's FIFA 17, and why do you guys play sports game? I'm not. I hate sports game. Like the last time I touched a FIFA or a PS, it was on my PS2. I think it was like PS 2006, 2005, something like that. So it was like 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago.
okay.
So yeah, I just wanna hear like from you what you think and why you wanna buy. Like, do you want to buy FIFA 17, for example?
So so let me give you my opinion about sports game right now, and then we can go on FIFA because we talked about FIFA earlier in private. So for me, sports game is very something that I love to play. It's the only game I would play in console. Uh, and it's the game I like to play when I go to someone's place and he has it. Like I actually like to play FIFA. I haven't tried anything from like I tried 2K16 or something or 15, which was really cool. But for me, growing up in Europe, it was only FIFA and PES that was there. Like we didn't play Maiden and stuff. Like I know here in the US, people love Maiden, which is the American football version of like the simulation from Electronic Arts and everything. So I like to play, and I like to play in console, and it's the only game that I enjoy playing in console. Like I hate playing FPS in console because I don't think the controller is adapted to my mechanics and my muscle memory. Uh, but yeah, that's pretty much it for my opinion. Like I
Like,
would play,
you
I wouldn't buy it, but I would play if you bought it and you want me to play with you. Yeah,
do you still have a console?
I do not. Like the last console
Yeah.
I ever purchased was the Xbox One, like the first, like not the Xbox One, but the first Xbox, like the big one.
Yeah, the big black one
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the green cross on top. Yeah, sick.
yeah. I think it was
Yes, yeah, I had it.
360. No, I don't know how you call it. It was just
No,
Xbox.
yeah, just Xbox, just Xbox, I think.
Okay, yeah, the
Uh,
Xbox. Yeah.
yeah, dude. So, like for sports game, I live in Canada, so it's basically hockey everywhere,
Okay.
and we do have the NHL Electronic Arts game. Actually, it's maybe one of the greatest game like sports game I played. I really enjoy playing hockey. So like, it was like before the holidays, before the summer, maybe like in June. I was at a friend's house and he had a PS4. So we just played NHL 2015, and it was freaking awesome. When you are with a friend, like in physics,
Okay,
and
okay.
you play with your friend to hockey, that's just freaking great. So I think I can understand why people still continue to play FIFA 17 or like other sports game, for example. Uh, but do you think those kind of game to have esports will future?
I mean, I know that FIFA has a huge like I know that the best player in the world in FIFA is French. Like he's like 3 or 4 times world champion or something. I don't even remember his name because I don't really follow the FIFA like scene or on esports and everything. Uh, but yeah, I think it like if you ask me down the line or like in few years it will be different. I think that in any sort of way esports will be bigger than any sports ever created like basketball whatever in
No, 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 no. But like
the
my
future.
question was, if like, do you think FIFA or PS? But I don't think PS. Or I don't know, a
P-
football,
PS
American
is not
football,
very.
an NHL game from Electronic Arts do have a future in the esports scene. Do you think those kind of game compared to Counter Strike or Dota 2 can be competitive? I don't know. Like personally, I don't think so because it's only console, and you do have a larger number of players on PC. So like
Yeah.
the market of console is very like straight, very small. So
I mean, that's a good question. I don't know how to do predictions concerning this, and I haven't followed the trend of FIFA and esports. Like I don't, I never heard like a $1 million World Championship FIFA. For myself, I would definitely see something that I would say yes. Like I would say yes because I think that a very good FIFA player is impressive. Like it's always really nice to see. And something is that what happened in France, and like France is the country that I know the most for the esports scene as of right now, is that they use those type of games that are simulations of real sports to do the transition for adults from real sports to electronic sports. So that you have a channel in TV that showed the FIFA World Championship last year, and people were like, okay, this is actually really interesting, and they're used to see like PSG, Barcelona in real life on TV and stuff. But watching someone play FIFA is, I think, a good transition to introduce to people what esports is really about, and it's way more than someone just playing video game all day and whatever. So yes, I think it will be a future, and also I will think there will be a huge future on it because simulations are really, really getting like
Nathan,
yeah.
just a sec. We do have viewers, Warden Rules, who say that your mic is pretty low.
Oh,
Could
my
you
mic is
please?
pretty low. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Let me fix that.
just 2 second break. Yeah, because like before the stream, before we lose the stream, Warden, we had a couple questions about like the mic of Zono, of Nathan, and so yeah. So you just
Um,
bought a new cable for your mic, right?
So yeah, I'm just gonna put the mic very close to my mouth. But I don't know what is going on with my old mic.
I mean, don't that close,
What?
man.
I'm just
Don't
gonna
that
speak
close.
loudly. I'm just gonna I don't know. I'm just gonna do my best to speak as loud as I can. But yeah, it's like it's I don't know how I could fix that right now. To be honest. Alright, go on. I will try to fix it right now. Okay, so
All
no, but
right.
what I was saying is that basically, just to put you on something you can talk about is that all the sports are really becoming a very well done simulation, right? And they're games that you can actually very well understand, and that people can understand how hard the mechanics can be for some players. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to fix that, and I'll be right back. But I can still hear you. Don't worry.
All right. So I think FIFA, all that kind of license, can be great for players. Like if we see, for example, a FIFA 17 esports team, I think it will be great for the esports in general because in the meantime, everyone had played to FIFA one time. Like in France, particularly, or I don't know, in the US, everyone had played a football game. So I think it could be great for the esports to have that kind of scene because a lot of people gonna say, "Fine, gonna gonna see some esports. They're gonna be like, whoa, that's interesting. I wanna, I don't know, I wanna play more. I wanna do some League of Legends. I wanna discover the esports. So I think it's maybe a good point if Electronic Arts want to do, I don't know, an esports about like
Okay. Like I don't know how to fix my mic. Maybe I'm gonna
yeah, you
try
don't.
the other one. Wait, first I look very white, and I'm gonna change this right now.
Yeah, be white, man.
I'm so white, man. It's like, what the hell? Okay. Well, what I can do is to try the other mic, but I'm afraid that it just goes like bazinga on everything. Um, I mean, yeah. I don't know. Like, it's kind of awkward. I never had a. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Really, I really don't know what to do. Like, let me just try to fix it on OBS. Maybe that could be it. Okay, so the thing is that no, like everything is to the maximum, unfortunately. So, I mean, try to put the volume as hard as you can on your side of the screen. So wait, can you hear me well, Max, or
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I can hear you well, man.
is that only for the audience? I don't know. Warden rules, like, just let me know if anything is like if when I talk like this, when I just wait, just let me know if it's really that low or if it's actually audible. So what you were saying is that so wait, what were you saying again? I'm sorry.
I was speaking about how the FIFA 17 can be great for the esports because it can touch a lot more people and people in general who don't know anything about esports or video game, competitive video game in general,
Yeah, exactly.
and
Yeah.
discover, the esports scene and the esports game through FIFA. That's what I was saying. That was my point.
Okay, okay. Like for me, I totally agree with you. I think it's in one side, it's a great way to introduce esports, and the game is are getting so good, and the mechanics are getting way more complex than ever. That the game is more interesting now, and people can actually follow it because they already know the rules of soccer, NFL, or whatever whatever sports you can think of. Um, and on another side, it's also a really good introduction to esports to the audience that have no idea that video game competition are going on, right? Your dad, your mom, whatever, like people who know what soccer is but don't really know what esports is. And you can just introduce them to esports by showing them what FIFA is all about. Like, look, dad, those people are playing FIFA. They control the 11 players. And look at him. He's just him. It's just him with his controller. He's managing all the players, the passes, and etc. So it could definitely show a little bit of legitness to the outside world of like outside our community of gamers, etc. What is esports really about? And I feel like those games are really helping the community and the industry growing even faster.
Great, man. Good point. I have nothing to add, but
So wait, are you gonna buy any games right now? Like I know the
no,
2016
no, 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 dude. Because like soccer or football or any sports in general, except maybe some MMA or like UFC, maybe that kind of
I'm a
game.
fan
But
of MMA. I never played that. Wow.
I love it, man. It's just awesome. It's very, very funny. It's more like it's kind of Team Mortal Kombat
Yeah, yeah, of course, Mortal
with
Kombat. Yeah.
without blood, without the blood.
Okay, okay. I
So
mean,
it's very
it definitely seems interesting. Like I'm not a fan of those games. Obviously, like I don't buy. I know some of my friends they buy every year, like FIFA 2000. Like they have FIFA since like 1998 or something. I don't even know when was the
yes, on
first,
20 years.
but they've been buying this stuff so much and they love it. What I know is that I will probably think about buying 2017 FIFA because of
Mhm.
one thing that really attracted me. Because I kind of don't really give a shit about like all those like technical stuff or like what they added to multiplayer, what they added to the teams, and like the in game buys and stuff. But they introduced something called career or journey or something like this where you have your own player and like you go through clubs and teams and you try to be successful and those like this journey and this like career play mode, I guess. I don't know what it called them in English, but it's definitely something I will be attracted to play like 1 hour once in a while, you know. But again, I do not have a controller. I don't even own a controller. I just have my PC. And I might buy the controller maybe for FIFA, but I'm not sure I'm gonna buy it because I'm really trying to save money right now on buying other things. So
On your mic.
on my mic, exactly, exactly, dude. Like I need. You know what? I'm gonna make a video about the mic I bought and because like there's a whole story behind the mic and how I tried to talk to the company about fixing it, but they asked me for money and whatever. Like it's just a boring story that I will make a video out of it just for the funs. So, is there anything you want to add for
Nope.
the sports gaming part of
Nope.
this
I just
podcast?
had like some question. You answer it. So yeah, I think we can continue.
So let's move on to my part. We're not gonna take a break because like we had some technical issues and I'm not even
Yeah.
like I'm not even tired. So I want to introduce you to a video game called Absolver. So I'm gonna show it to the stream, and I invite you to watch it on your own Google Max because
Hmm.
well we are online. So let me try to pull it up for the people so that they can see it. Um, so I'm gonna show only my cam because I'm talking. But once you'll be the one talking, I'll
Sure,
show you.
sure.
So this is a new video game from Sloclap, which is a game studio that is independent, not very known, but they've done some independent game in the past that I don't know and I've never heard of. It's a French independent video game company based in Paris, France. So I'm talking a lot about Paris, France today in this today's podcast, but I'm not like trying to support people. I don't even know those guys, but I absolutely love the idea of their new video game called Absolver, which for me gets me hyped as F. Like I really want to start playing it, and I can't wait to explain you a little bit more in detail what the game is all about in a future article or even in a future video. So it's an action role playing with fighting, martial. So it's an actual role play. So it's an RPG game, right? With
Hmm.
fighting and martial art. It's martial art focused. So there's no people throwing spells at you or whatever. It's only martial art. So, and we'll talk about this in details right after. But like, you can build combos between kung fu and jujitsu. You can do like you can. It's like you have like a lot of different composition of like coming from a lot of different martial arts that I don't even know how to pronounce sometimes.
So
Uh,
it's a RPG based with on martial
martial
arts
arts.
gameplay mechanics.
Exactly, exactly. So
All right. So you do have some quests. You do have like tell us the
So
core
I don't
from
know
like
I don't know
main thing.
really much about how it's gonna work compared to like a well-known RPG like World of Warcraft, where you have to level up through quests and stuff.
Oh,
But
Skyrim,
so
for example.
yeah, like but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be online and massively
Ah, it's
RPG
gonna be
like.
online.
So it's like they say Absolver online melee action. So for me, it's like the questing is not really what I'm interested in about or the gaming experience. I want to talk about what really is going to happen when the game is starting and when you have your max level character and that stuff is about to go down. So this game is for me a huge, huge game for PvP potential. Uh,
Why?
I I've seen videos about so like this game got a lot of attraction at E3. They got a lot of awards. That's what I'm talking about it. And the thing is that martial arts can be very broad, and that's why I love about this. It means that you can build your own combos. Like I want a jujitsu hit with a kung fu kick or whatever, and you can build combos like this to make your own character with your own like stance. Like you have so much mechanical stuff that I feel like even though there's going to be a meta built around it, and there's always going to be something more optimized than another one, I feel like this is the type of game that you might dominate the whole fight, Max. If I fight against you, I might have like 10 HP and you might have like 90% HP, but I can still win. If I do everything perfectly, like I can counter your hits, I can whatever, I can do anything to win, and that's really what I love. Is that no matter what, how many health I have or how bad I am on the start of a fight, I can always come back. And those are really games that attract me and that I can talk for hours. So they're releasing their game at the in 2017. They are not precise on any dates or any like quarters. Like they don't know if it's the start, the end, the middle of 2017. Uh, but I absolutely love the idea around it and like the gameplay in general. So from what I saw, what I saw is tons of videos of gameplay or early beta gameplay, and I saw an interview in French with the independent, like the founder and CEO of the company that talked about the game. So let me see a little bit about my notes, but let me see my notes
So
a little bit. What do you think right now of what I told you?
oh, it sounds sounds very exciting, man. But I have a couple of questions for you. Like, what do you think about the graphics, for example? Because it seems to be like a typical French game. So what I mean by typical French game, a huge work on the artistic part, beautiful drawing. So what do you think about the artist part of the game?
I like so the artistic part of the game. I think it's good. Like I like it. I feel like it's really comfortable to the eye, and that's kind of what I'm looking for in a game. I'm gonna show you some. I'm gonna show some pictures to the audience, but I do think it's pretty cool, to be honest. Like I don't have like what, is there something that's bothering you in this, or is that a good sign for you? Is
No,
that
no, no. Good sign. A good sign.
okay, okay,
I,
okay.
I just want to know what you feel about the game because I feel very excited. Like I really like the graphics of the game. You know, like in France, we do have this particularity to do all. It's more like a cartoon. You know, it's more like a realistic cartoon. It's very great. I really like the animation of the characters. I just watched a quick video about it.
Hmm.
It looks beautiful. That game looks very great. But I just want to know more info. And maybe
So
it's too soon for it.
from
So.
my notes, that's what I got. Like, so the characters' fighting moves are customized in a combat deck of card. In a in a combat deck of card with each card assigned to a move. So basically, you're gonna earn cards through your like. I'm guessing you're gonna go through quests and trainings and stuff, and you're gonna add moves to your deck of cards, right? Think about it as your talent tree on World of
Mhm.
Warcraft. So let's say I'm fighting with you who did a full Jiu-Jitsu training. You know everything about Jiu-Jitsu in this game, and you're a really good Jiu-Jitsu fighter. Um I'm gonna fight against you, and maybe I'm gonna learn one of your kick. I'm gonna learn one of those. The thing is that we don't have a lot of details about this game, so we'll definitely come back to this game if that's something you want to talk about in the future when they're gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
released.
yeah, for sure.
And I will release an article about it to give you a lot more details. But I invite you to go check out their website. And I mean, this video game had a huge interest and attraction and a lot of rewards during E3, which is the biggest video game event in the world. So definitely go check out around, and I'm sure you'll find a lot more information that I can give you. So
Did,
you can,
did someone play it?
yeah. Like you have gameplays from very early alpha tests.
Alright.
So I mean, I think you have one from Eclipsia, which is a company in France. When one of the hosts from Eclipsia goes to Sloclap Studios to try the game and talk about the gameplay and the overall adventure. So I was talking about the cards. So those cards you will assign just as your talent tree for World of Warcraft. I need to look at the camera here, not here, because well, I'm just used to it being on my right. You earn cards, equipment, and weapons. So there's not going to be weapons like you're not going to have a pistol. It's not an FPS. Weapons are really about. They can be wood sticks or wood sword. They could be actual swords. But you don't have to fight with weapons. I think you can just keep it to your fist and feet. So you're gonna earn equipment, cards. So cards is new moves, basically just like a kick, a backflip, whatever, and weapons by progressing through the game. Um, so it got 7 awards at E3 and out of 10 nomination, and it has been named the biggest surprise of E3. Uh, just that, like no big deal, like just that. So I don't know. I don't know what you think. I don't know if this is something that hypes you up. I tend to be very hyped up by trailers and gameplays and stuff. But again, I was really hyped about No Man's Sky. I know I'm not comparing this to No Man's Sky, but like I tend to being I tend of being like really hyped and then really disappointed. So I'm gonna let myself tricked by this game that really hypes me up because like, and after I'm gonna ask you what you think overall of this game. But for me, it's again I'm gonna come back to this, but it's really a game where I can beat you even if you dominate the whole match, and I love that. I love that we can just play a game. I can just fight against you, Max. You can like absolutely crush me the first 90% of the game, and I can be like, okay, like shit's about to go down now. I'm getting into this, like laser focus. Boom, I can counter your attack. Boom, I can do my own, and I can just outplay you. And it's only about skills, and this game is only rewarding skills, fast decision making, multitasking, whatever you want. So it's a, I mean, it's a game that really, I can't wait to play.
Alright. Yeah.
So what did you
Yeah,
think?
I,
What
I,
do you think?
I totally understand the point. I don't know, man. I don't have any information on the game yet. So I will definitely check it out. I will definitely check this out. I will definitely like get more intel, like get more info on maybe I don't know if you do have any contacts on in the studio. I don't know if you know anyone who works
I
like
don't know anyone like I like, but like to go like, what do you? what do you think of this idea? Like, because I feel like
But
this is not something
I
we
think
haven't
like
seen
the
that a lot.
I think like the mechanics, like the gameplay, could be very interesting. You know, like to loot some techniques and to drop some, I don't know, some stuff. Basically like World of Warcraft, but with a minimalist design. Because I think World of Warcraft to have a huge problem on that. You know, it's the design, and I think it's, yeah, the game looks very great. Like the interface is not very big. You know,
Okay.
it's you only have your player, so you only have your character. So yeah, I don't know, man. I cannot pronounce myself yet, but I will definitely check this out. Actually, I'm watching right now a video from IGN on the demo of at the E3,
Okay.
and that seriously, like the game looks very great. I don't know if you can show this video to the viewers. I can
There's some like copyright stuff. Like I don't want to like, but
oh,
like I definitely invite
yeah,
people
yeah, I can.
to watch these. I will definitely.
I think like in the description of the video we're gonna put this
Yeah, I
IGN
will. I will. No worries. Like
from the
I always
Absolver
do.
email.
And even when I'm gonna post articles, I'll try to post stuff on this as well. When it comes to I was about to say something I forgot. So when it comes to the gameplay and the general idea, like I know you don't have the details and it's hard for you to pronounce yourself into a game you don't really know, but the general idea, the general concept of it's a game where you have a character and you fight with like you fight exactly how you could fight in real life. Is
With no
that getting
interface, man. Like
is that getting your attention? Is that getting your interest? Are you like, I don't want that? Like, just tell me about how you feel right now as it's your first impression of the game.
my first impression, once again, like with no interface, only the character, and if I have the possibility to fight, as I can do in the real world, real world, you know,
Hmm.
I think it's a great idea. It's very smart from them to create a new design. Been a while we didn't see well, actually since last year with the Witcher 3, but like a renew like new things into the video game industry.
Okay.
So I think it's very intelligent to from them to create stuff, to research maybe, I don't know, some new mechanics, some new designs. Like for example, I'm watching the interface of Stance Edition.
Okay. Yeah,
So
okay.
so basically you do have all a panel of stats for your damage, speed, and range. And I don't know how you get more points. Maybe like by killing stuff, by looting some points at the end of boss, maybe some
Okay. Okay.
PVE.
Okay.
We don't know. And so you can design your character by choosing which technique you want to do. So, for example, you do have the side kick, you have the front kick, you have the cross punch and jab punch. So I think for people who actually do that kind of sports, it can be very interesting for them to play this game because
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
So like for me, it's like this is how I see it. So when I first heard about this game, I was like, finally an RPG that is not targeting the same people as World of Warcraft. So for me, every single MMO that has been created from the start of Warcraft to today has been RPGs that are just a worse version of World of Warcraft. And I'm talking about all those
Guild
Ion.
Wars 2 was great,
Uh,
man.
I mean, Ghost Code 3 was great, and like it was. I mean, no, I don't think it was great actually. I don't think it was great. It was it was
Just
right. It was okay, but it was not better than WoW. Period. Like it was not
oh
even
yeah,
like all those RPG, like all those Korean RPG that got really famous, SW Tour, which was like a very high potential game, but it all those games that you know what I'm talking about just ended up being worse version of World of Warcraft in terms of gameplay, in terms of fun, in terms of hardness. Like I want a game to be hard. Like I really want it to be hard and complicated. And it was at back at the days where I was playing World of Warcraft like almost part time, and I was just really into it. But I feel like this game in particular, and I don't think it's a coincidence that they got so many attention at E3 because it's not a lot of times when you see an RPG getting attention at E3, and I think this is really well deserved. This is the first game that I see that is RPG and that does not even make me think about World of Warcraft. Because World of Warcraft is the standard. It's like it's the source of inspiration of so many game developers when we talk about massive multiplayer RPG, right? And finally, I see something new. Like I see something outside the box. We don't have people throwing spells. We not necessarily have a healer, a tank, and a DPS. We have something completely new and something that we haven't seen ever in the gaming industry. So
Yeah, but we don't have to be that hype because we don't have more fun. We don't have the information to be, that hype.
no, so yeah, I get
But
that.
I
Yeah,
just,
I do understand that. I do understand that. But uh, I guess from what I saw, that's what I say. Again, like I have to try it. You will have to try it, and we'll give you better opinions once it's out. Once it is out, sorry. But yeah, but like it's definitely again I wanted to tackle. Those notes has been on my wall for a couple weeks now, because this game has like I mean, can you imagine going to E3, coming so you go all the way from France to Los Angeles, and you have all those game developers like throwing out really good games, all those indie developers studios that has so much fundings in video games, and out of 10 nomination you get 7 prizes. So it has to be a hit. Like it's almost too good to be true type of stuff. So I don't really know where to position myself, but I just want to say that the general idea for me is very attracting me. Like it's something that I would definitely like buy.
Mhm. All right, cool, cool, man.
But yeah,
Uh,
like I honestly think the general idea of this game is pretty cool. I don't know. Is there anything you want to talk about like, so like, do you see yourself not buying this game, but is this something you like? Is this
I
something you're
would
gonna
play
look at?
definitely to this game. Yeah, I would play definitely to this game. Yeah, I'm very interested now
Okay,
to
okay,
search more, like to get more information on the game and maybe think in a year now. Buy it. Yeah, why not?
okay, okay. So this game is called Absolver. It's ABSOLVER from Sloclap, SLOCLAP, independent game studio. I would definitely refer you to see more videos about this game and the E3 coverage of how like this game has been presented to the public, and all the news and the hype around it. And make sure to share us your opinion on it on the hashtag at ZonoPost. Um, and yeah, what do you want to talk about next? Like I talk about my game. You talk about the gaming side of esports for sports simulations. What else can we talk about?
The upcoming esports events. What do you think?
So we have World Championship for League of Legends coming next week in 5 days exactly. I mean
We do
it's
have
a
the CSL. We
long
do have
topic.
the inscription for the CSL College All Star League. We're gonna end in at the end of the week, I think, like on next Friday. So a
So
lot
yeah,
of
so
competition
we
is
have
coming.
TwitchCon. TwitchCon is next week as well.
Yeah, TwitchCon.
I will be
Yeah,
there.
dude, speak about
So
TwitchCon.
I can't say why I'm going there
Just talk.
because like it's I don't know if I can say why I'm going there, but I'm going there with at a booth. I will be at a booth. So if you guys are going to TwitchCon, just follow me on Twitter and I will tell you where I am and stuff. If you guys want to meet up about the Zono post, if you guys want to meet up at all this stuff. So Warden Holds have one question on the chat. My prediction for words Zono. Um, I mean, it's like I don't want to be like I. It's like the first time at the World Championship, and like I don't know if you even know what we're going to talk about, Max, because you're not a huge League of Legends fan. Uh,
No, I'm not.
but it's okay. I'm just going to tell you very quickly. Like I think SKT is going to win for each group. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Let me just pull up the groups. I don't really remember them from by heart. I'm gonna pull up the group 1 second just for Warden Rules because he's the only viewers we have, and we have to take care of the audience, of course. Um, let me see if I can find them. I can't find them. What's happening?
What do you need to
2016,
find?
2016 uh, World Championship. World Championship groups. So I think. Wait, I actually shared my prediction back in the days, though. Wait. If you go back on my Twitter, I will put it back. But I have a tweet that says my prediction. I just don't remember them by heart. Sorry about that.
Dude, all right. So we do have the 29th September 2016. G2 versus CLG. CLJ. What do you think?
I mean G2 versus LG. I think G2 is gonna win.
Yeah.
Easy.
Why? Tell us why. If you knew, like,
Uh,
details.
because CLG is not very like I don't know. I don't think it's a team that will go far at all during the World Championship. Like
And which
at
team do you
all.
support for the world, for example?
So I really believe I have high beliefs on TSM, which
TSM
is
as always.
no, but like it's not TSM as always. Actually, especially like because right like I love, I absolutely love the the team of TSM this year. Like I think it's an amazing team that could really surprise us and surprise like Koreans and even Chinese team. But it makes me sound like a huge fanboy of TSM, which I am not. Uh, but I want to believe. I just don't want to see Koreans win. Like I don't want to see. I just want to see something else. I want to see something new because I feel like right now in League of Legends esports, uh, like once you have NA and Europe team out of the semifinals or out of the finals or whatever, the hype of the esports is going way down. So I just want to see a Occidental team doing very well. So whether it's TSM, whether it's some European teams, which I highly doubt so because Europe is not looking good this year.
Dude, where are they from? TSM. Which country?
TSM it's North American, so it's the
North
number
America?
one League of Legends team in NA.
No, I know the team, but like I just forget like where they come from because like they are very well known into the esports scene in general. So
So yeah, like yeah, they're huge. This is it's one of the
yeah,
biggest it's one of the biggest organization in esports right now. So
'cause
I'm gonna share on the
I know all the team obviously because it's basically the same on each esports game. So yeah, I know the team. But for League of Legends, it's not my thing. I do not like. I follow the League of Legends championship. I will follow the world, for example. But on Friday 29,
okay,
I
okay.
want. It's not my thing. League of Legends. That's why I don't follow.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. No, there's like no worries in that. So those are my prediction for World Championship that you can see on your screen on Twitch. So I'm gonna tell it to you, Max. So for Group A, it's definitely Coup Tigers, like, and Gamers 2. For Group B, oh, I wrote that stuff twice. I didn't see that. So SKT T1, of course, and Flash Wolves. Cloud9 is, I don't know why they say that we're gonna maybe win something. I don't see them winning any single match in their groups. Maybe against the other team, but yeah, good luck on this one, Cloud9. For Group C, it's Edward Gaming by far. I mean, like it's still ADG. Like they're really good, and they're probably gonna win this. Uh, H2K, I don't know. I'm not. I put a lot of hype into them because I like them. I like their players. I especially like their mid laners. Uh, and I think they can maybe surprise us. Like I do think they can surprise us. And Group D, it's of course TSM and Samsung. With TSM doing a perfect performance in groups, I expect TSM to do very well at Worlds. Because I honestly think that the synergy of the five players have never looked so good, and that they can actually pull off something really great. I would definitely like to see a SKTT1 TSM final. That would be really cool. So I'm gonna see if Warden Rule said anything on the chat. So Group B, Rux G2, so we agree. SKT Cloud9, not sure about Cloud9, dude. Really not sure. Group C, we agree, and Group D, we also agree. Bjergsen is the best man. I think TSM can go far this year. Impact is a monster though, and Jensen too. Jensen, I feel like Max, you have no idea what I'm saying, but just brace yourself, drink some water, just breathe a little. Like, yeah, just. I'm talking with my friend Warden Rules. Thanks for being here, by the way, bro. Thanks for being here. Happy to see you on the chat. Jensen is good, but I don't know how he performs in a word environment, word championship environment, because we see a lot of players perform very well when they're at home, when they have their fans, when they have when they didn't have to go somewhere they didn't know, like in another country or whatever. World Championship, it might be at home this year because it's all over NA, but uh, like a lot of people are traveling and people are very living up to the hype, and some players tend to choke when it's a big deal. So Jensen, I will definitely see him as someone very sensitive to the hype, uh, and I don't know. I don't expect him to perform really well, even though he's really talented and very good at this video game. But this is gonna be it. I don't want Max to fall asleep.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool. No, no, I'm listening and I'm learning.
So
You know,
yeah,
like
like
I
I mean, like we will talk about words. I will definitely have coverage for World Championship on the website that's on a post. We're still looking for content creators, so if you guys want to be, if you guys want to join an awesome community and write articles, videos, podcasts about World Championship, and that you are looking for a great community to work with, feel free to tweet at us, and we'll get back to you. If you guys want to join the Zono post, we're recruiting a lot of people, especially with words coming in 5 days.
dude, I know the topic of next week. We need to watch the G2 versus CLG, and next Friday or next Saturday, when we're gonna do the next AtoZ gaming show, we're gonna speak about this match. What do you think? Because
This,
it's been a while. I didn't play League of Legends. I used to be Gold One, you know, so I wasn't that bad. It was like season 3. Yeah, season 3, so it was a long time ago. I don't know on which season are we now. Season 7,
season
something like
2000,
that.
season 2016. It's season
Yeah, but
6.
it's like season 7, something
6.
like that. 6.
Like
All right,
like
so it's been
we
three
don't say
season I
season like we
stopped.
don't say
So.
season 6, say 7, 8, 9, 10. We say like season 2016. So I mean we can talk about
Yeah, but dude, no, I remember a time where we used to say
yeah, that's why I say not anymore. That's why I say not anymore. Hello?
season
Your webcam is bugging, bro.
1.
Come back to us, Max.
Me?
Come back to us.
Allô,
Max.
allô, 1 2 1 2, Roger Houston,
Yeah, we can hear
je
you, bro.
receive baguette Houston.
Yeah,
Baguette Houston, do you receive
we can.
bad connection, bad
We can
connection.
hear you. We can hear you pretty fine. You're welcome to talk again. So you were saying, I was saying that we don't call it anymore with
No, you can
numbers.
stop, mate. You can stop. That's horrifying.
We don't call them with numbers. Now we call them by year, basically. But
All
that's
right.
So wait. Like Word and Roll is spamming the chat. I want to say, always for you, Zono. Oh, that's so cute, man. That's so sweet. We will see in the first match of Cloud9. Of course, we will see. If they take a good start, they can get out of groups. I think CLG is weak this year. Totally agree with you on that. I don't know about G2 too. Like, I don't think Europe is gonna do anything in Worlds. Like, I don't think Europe. I think Europe is gonna shit all over the world. Uh, they they're really bad. They're really like they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna. I don't believe in any teams. I wish I could see Unicorns of Love at Worlds, but they're not there. Compared to last year, Fnatic and OG, yeah, like Fnatic and OG was monster last year, and this year, teams that are representing Europe are not very convincing to the world, and I don't think they're really scary at all. And NA are stronger compared to last year too. That's also very true. So again, guys, so the Zono Post is recruiting. It's important to see this. It's important to be corporate, Mr. Max, because we need to recruit people, and I'm working on a video for promotions that I have to finish right after this. And we're gonna start to market our company to people that want to be
Expands on the post.
that want to work into esports because we want to help you build your portfolio and help you write better content. So if you are interested, One Rules, if you are interested, please feel free to hit me up. Although I think I talked to you already. But yeah, so if you know anyone that is interested, if you're interested by yourself, if you're shy, if you have experience, not experience, we don't really care. We just want to know what you want and if you're willing to put in the work. And that's pretty much what we want because we're here to mentor you, we're here to give you feedbacks, and we're here to make you better. So I think we're pretty much done for this episode. Few technical issues, unfortunately, Max.
As always, man. As always.
We only blame you for this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. So we can blame Max. Go on Twitter and go shit all over his timeline.
Say that because I'm Jew. Because I'm Jewish. Uh huh.
Exactly. No dab allowed. Do you know there's gonna be dabs on FIFA 2016, 17?
No way.
You can dab now.
Stop.
Woo! You will be able to dab on the video, like for Pogba and all those players, you will be able to dab all over the stadium. So this is it for the number 4 episodes of A2Z Gaming Show. Thank you so much, Max. Thank you so much, people of the
Thank you,
internet.
Nathan.
Thank you so much, people of America. So much, people of Twitch. We will see you for the next one next week. Not next week for me because I will be at TwitchCon, but hit me up on Twitter if you want to meet. Max, I will leave you the audience and the flames for next week alone.
In the flames of the A to Z.
Okay. And I will see you and we'll catch up with you in next episode. In the meantime, go visit Zona Post for more content about gaming and esports. We'll see you for the next one, guys. Peace.
Yeah.
See ya. See ya.